And welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Here we are once again back on a beautiful Monday night, ready to get into some Valheim. This is going to be a great night. Been looking forward to it all week. We're going to get settled in here, let everyone grab their seats and get comfortable. But thank you for joining me once again, 7 p.m. Monday night Valheim action. That's what I'm talking about. So it's great to be back. Great to see you all here, getting settled in. Yeah, tonight we are going to be, much like we've been putting some energy into recently, getting back into the mountains, getting some silver, getting prepped up, getting ready for motor, and having, let's hope, a smooth time doing it all. We might even, maybe, we'll see how we feel, we might even dip our toes into the plains and maybe get a resource that we've been looking forward to achieving to really unlock the rest of the game in its entirety. But please let me know, per usual, how I'm looking, how I'm sounding, how you're doing. Most importantly, hello again, Miss Marin. Good to see you in the chat already. Wonderful to see a friend. But yeah, tell me how you're doing. How you sounding? How are you sounding tonight? We are both prepping. We are prepping primarily for motor tonight, and I think we've got a little bit of work to do. I think we are getting closer than we think. We could probably squeeze a fight out of it. We've done more with less in the past. Everything sounds good. That is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and drop into the gameplay now, just so we can get a feel for that as well. Let me know if that is blowing anybody's ears out. Everything sounds good so far. That is good to hear. Now, I have to come clean. I have to be totally honest here. So I did do a slight bit of remodeling, not nothing crazy. You know, last time we had a lot of fun building the basement, and you know, I may have spent a minute or two off stream just tidying up, you know, putting together the little pieces here and there that are really comforting. But first things first, very boring task. You didn't miss anything, but I did pave with actual blocks. I did pave the entire outer courtyard, if you like. You know, it just feels so much more complete. I had built the grill, which I showed y'all last time, and it was just really tough to get in and out of the garden, so I wanted to raise everything up, make it really accessible and clean. Can you show us the basement again, please? I fell asleep at the end of the last stream, says Miss Marin, and absolutely, happily. And I'm also very happy to hear that the stream was enough to put you out. I'm not even close to offended by that. I'm flattered by that, in fact. But a quick run around, you will see some improvements to the, you know, just to the decoration of the garden itself. I threw up some slanted cross beams because they don't rot, and you know, you've heard me talk at great length about my my disdain for the rotting wood. So yeah, I just you know, put in a little bit of work, made the garden look a bit more presentable. I figured even when we move, there's no reason to tear the structure down, and there's no reason to leave an unsightly ruin of an old building, you know what I mean? So might as well leave something that's going to be very pretty and sustainable in the future. But yeah, as we are waiting for some friends to show up here, so it's maybe just you and I for a little while, Miss Marin, which is great. Always wonderful to see you. But for you, we're going to check out this basement real quick. So again, I didn't go crazy. I basically just cleaned it up a little bit, and I did find a way where the fire seems to be kicking ass. It's doing really well down here, and your voice is so soothing. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. I'm hoping to use it for something in the future. Yeah, right. So not too bad. So we've got some great storage, really nice storage there, which is meat, vegetables, and fruits, and this is just sort of surplus at the moment because it's a really nice setup. So we got level 3, we got everything hung up nicely. I'm probably going to put a banner or something here. I wanted to wait for everyone to show up, and then we've just got basically these are close enough to the actual workbench to give it the bonus, but it doesn't have to be sitting in the way. So we just stuck these things in the basement, and a couple armor racks as well, because, you know, we were running out of storage space, and that just looks cool. But before I put anything on the walls other than lights, I wanted to kind of see what everyone thought on if we want to really put in some work here or not. Ah, beautiful. The storm just passed. So yeah, that's the only sort of bad thing about the new chimney, is it kind of smokes right there, but that's totally fine with me. Yeah, we got a slight new layout of the forge and the workbench. I like this little, I will say this is a bit of a Scott Bray inspiration right here, because I forget which building it was exactly, but there was I think it was the Alderman, if I remember right. The Alderman, which was like the judicial building, had smithing anvils in windows that just looked so beautiful and very stoic and statuesque, and so I thought I'd take that idea and run with it. And also, it's, you know, it also helps with my forge, which is great. We are at level 6 right now. But yeah, so that's basically, oh, I will also show you the bedroom, of course, because I did upgrade that as well, including, yes, the forge cooler up there, which does connect to the forge, which is great. We got a better bed and some better storage as well, so we're actually, it's actually quite comfortable. And we extended this. We got rid of the curved balcony, and we just decided to go ahead and just fill out the whole thing. And now we have a beautiful, beautiful little view. I mean, come on, that's just cute. Very cute. Yeah, so that's the place as it stands right now. I could eat another bite, but you know what? While we've got a little bit of time, let's say we start sailing out and trying to find some island. I think we find some islands, we find some mountains, and we start getting to work as people start to come on and join us a little later on. But Miss Marin asking how my Monday is so far, and I appreciate that very much. My Monday's been great, actually. The house in its entirety looks awesome. Very kind. That's awesome. I think so too. It feels really good here. Yeah, spacious yet cozy. Everything you need is there for you. It's at your fingertips. All right, now what the heck did I do with all my clothes? All right, so treasure's back there. I've been looking forward to playing, but I knew if I jumped into this, I would build, so I didn't want to ruin it. Oh, right, I left. I guess we don't need the cloak anymore. I'm not, to be honest, it's a cool look on a statue, but I don't really like the wolf cloak to wear. I don't know. That's just me. But so for what we're doing, let's take some stuff anyway and see what we need to put back. So we'll take the helmet, because that's a must. But my Monday's been really good, thank you for asking. Yeah, it is Memorial Day here in the States, so of course if you have someone close to you that has served in the military and got a good relationship with them, send them a thank you. And remember those in the past. My grandpa, I remember in particular, served in the Korean War. And he'd always get so excited when you would ask him about it. I loved that. And he left me a really cool chest with a bunch of stuff in it from his time over there, which was really cool. I keep it close by. Alright, let's put some clothes on. It's actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually going to leave the wolf cloak because we don't need it anymore. We've got the wolf armor. So I'm going to go ahead and, I think, troll cape it, right? I mean, with this outfit, yeah, a little splash of blue, that'll look good. That will look good. Yeah, my Monday's been very good. Yeah, I had a good workout. I met a PR, a personal best, or personal record, I should say. I met one. I did not beat it, but I matched it, which was a pretty good feeling nonetheless. But yeah, how about you? How has your Monday been? Please tell me all about it. We got nothing but time. We're going to be here for a little bit. We do have some longer tasks to undertake. So we've got arrows. Not a little many. Let's go ahead. Absolutely. All right, let's grab some more arrows just because if we're as lucky as we were last time, we're going to come across some serpents. Because what I want to do is, yeah, I kind of want to just start sailing southwest because I've been wanting to head that direction in earnest. We'll bring the fire arrows because DJ has mentioned numerous times that those will help with the lighting while we're waiting on a headlamp. Kind of past few streams have been a little dark, and so I wanted, per usual, I'm always wanting to avoid that. Okay, we have reached the point in the stream where I'm running back and forth between crates with no real goal, so the best bet to me is to go check the boat, make sure we have a portal set up on there, and just go for a little sail, get warmed up. Miss Marin responding with, my Monday has been great. Went to lunch with a friend who moved out of state a few years ago. It's so good to catch up with her. We could talk for hours on hours, and it feels like 30 minutes. I've missed her. That is the best feeling, and the bittersweet thing of really great friends. I have the same thing with my brother when he actually brilliantly said to me one time, we need to talk more so that we talk less. And that has always stuck with me, because I found it very funny that it's absolutely true in its backward ass phrasing. Because when we get together, it's just a cacophony of sound that might have a sentence or two, might have some words in there, maybe, if you're lucky. And if you're an outsider listening in, it's just torture, I'm sure. But yeah, that feeling of just being able to really open up, or just let loose, I should say, that's the best. But good for you. Good to have a good friend stopping in. Went to a cute little local place. That's great food. We enjoyed a hard cider. It was fantastic. Well, that is a good dang day. It was a nice warm one here. A nice warm one here, and a great day, a great Memorial Day time. Nice and warm, good for grilling, good for getting out and enjoying some lake time if that's something you were able to do. But yeah, talking with someone who just understands you is invaluable. It's so necessary for human connection, and just to really get those people that you don't have to preface everything with this and that and the other thing. It's, you can just be you, and they understand you. You can disagree and still love each other and find joy in the disagreements. I love that. I think that's phenomenal. So good for you. I'm very happy to hear that has been a good day. And you can't beat a hard cider on a warm day. That's just a good deal. Okay, so this is good. I've been wanting to get into this different part of the map here. I did forget to check to see if we... Okay, so of course we do not have a portal set up with us, so I guess we'll just have to find one, because she's a good one. I think I'll keep her. Well, if she's very lucky to have you as well. Make sure you remember that. Nice to be out in the open seas. I totally agree. And I kind of enjoy this time, because so I just realized we don't have portal materials with us, right? So we don't have anything. But at this stage in the game, what I like is that we can easily acquire those things. To be totally honest, I'm kind of halfway sailing out here. We're going to find Black Forest. We're going to look for the trader at all times. I think we just head this way. Just keep taking the wind as long as we can. And yeah, last week we were cramped in the house, which was comfortable and fun, and I actually really had a great time building. That basement was a lot of fun. I appreciated everyone just kind of hanging out and chatting, and that was really, really nice. Hey, please. No, Miss Marin, do not worry about me being annoyed with you chiming in. That is... honestly, that's the main reason I'm here. The game is supplementary to seeing everyone and to talk to you and to talk to everyone who shows up. I think, I'm going to be here either way. I'm playing a game that I love, hanging out with people that I love, and that's fine with me. And I have noticed that the start is usually a bit slower, and then right around 8 or even 8:30 is when we'll see a little pop of people show up. That's usually been the case, and and no worries there. All anyone would be missing right now is me out here. But please chat away. I love hearing from you. So never be ashamed. And of course that goes for anyone who shows up, but you are a valued real one. This weather changes so swiftly. All right, just in case, because I've been seeing a lot of things where, or it's even happened to me, where the serpents will bite through your boat now based on the proximity of where they bite and where you are located. Obviously, I mean, if you put yourself in the mouth of an animal, it will bite you. Oh, nothing. I want the serpents to show up. Storms while sailing. Yeah, storms while sailing scares you. I get that. But I am thinking I might actually pull over, because I do want to start gathering materials for a portal. I want to make sure that I take care of that, and I just have it squared away before I get too deep and too far. So let's just take the wind. We're going to sail to this other plot, which, you know, hell, actually, this is a big old island. I might just sail all the way to there. Start running around, warm up with a little black forest, because how many times have y'all seen me run to a mountain and then get just demolished? Isn't that funny that I still end up sailing to the same spot? Like, you've already landed there. Stop landing there. It's just really funny that that's... Yeah, you are so right. The wolves, they don't play. And I actually haven't watched it back yet, which I can't believe. I should have. Because last week, or was it last? It was either last week or the week before that, where I had a really close call. I mean, crazy close. With the wolves and everything just nipping at my heels. It was rough. And shoot, I brought the wrong weapon too. Whatever. We'll do this. Wrong weapon for Draugr, I mean. But not against Skelly, though. All right. It is. Oh, but yeah, the wolves are no joke. And also, I was thinking the same thing as we're sailing along. I was like, I'm just yapping. And sometimes it's so nice just to hear the sounds of the ocean. Wow, it seems a little early for the Wraith, but whatever. He must have been the old tenant. I'm gonna leave before I jinx it, but how lovely to see the sunset in the swamp and actually be able to see where you're going. Okay, but so we're gonna need to try to find a crypt, get some Surtling cores, or I guess hell, if we see a Surtling spawn, of course. But if we see a dungeon, I'm gonna go ahead and raid it, get some cores, find some fine wood, and then kill a bunch of Grey Dwarfs. Just another day in Valheim. Now, I think the sun is setting, so I'm going to try to make this quick. But of course, I can't help myself but get excited thinking, well, but what if we find the traitor? Just what if? You know. It could happen. There's still a lot of Black Forest we have not explored on this map yet, or on this island even. So, you know. Miss Marin asking a great question with, as a player who has never taken on Mordor, what are you going to craft to prepare yourself for battle? So really, at this point, I have crafted, actually, okay, so I'll probably try to make a Drake helmet. One, it's the coolest looking one of the game, and two, it will boost our armor very nicely, even as opposed to the iron helm that I'm currently wearing. I have the bow and that I'm gonna use through the rest of the game, but also I will probably make what am I forgetting? I might make, I'm trying to remember which arrow does really well against her, which I think is, I mean, it would make sense that it's fire, but I don't think that that's right. Maybe, actually, I think poison is the best. So the bow that we currently have already provides poison on every shot, which is really, really, really handy. So even if you shoot a wooden arrow that's made out of just wooden feathers, it'll still poison the enemy, which is super cool. So yeah, really, it's improving the armor we currently have. It is maybe making the silver sword. I kind of doubt it, but just in case. I'm gonna run out of fire arrows real quick doing that, but there's a nice bit of light, isn't it? Hey, we do need Grey Dwarfs. Said no one ever. And a wraith. What a weird combo. Did me a favor. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, so as a player that has never taken on Mordor, I would say that let's go ahead and craft that. Yeah, making sure that you have the right armor, because she does so much damage. If you get caught with one of her attacks, it's intense. I've said it before, but I think that Mordor is probably, I had the biggest struggle with her when I fought in my previous games. Yeah, excited to see the Drake helmet. Me too. I think I'm a little low on silver, and that's what's keeping me from basically doing what I was saying just then. Okay, so we have exhausted the Black Forest here. So again, I'm going to try to, I'm not just here for no reason. I'm trying to find a crypt so we can get some cores. But that said, this swamp seems to be pretty huge, and I'd probably have a quicker time doing it in there, wouldn't I? And you know what? Sorry, this is going to be a little more swampy than I was expecting, but we need ancient bark as well. I remember there, I can't remember what we were trying to craft last time, but there's something. And we ran out of ancient bark, which is so annoying. Come on, speaking of annoying, oh, because I have the torch out. So if you don't know, which I'm sure y'all do, but if you have a torch, the Grey Dwarfs are terrified of fire, and so they will kind of run around really annoyingly while you have the flame out. Oh, abomination. All right. We're going to ditch the torch for now. We're going to take care of business. All right, choppy chop. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think I've had all the stuff to finish my root armor set, so I want to make sure that I'm taken care of as well. It has been a while since Abomination, and I made him look a fool. Alright, speaking of looking a fool. Ah, the good old swamps. Just a lot of action. A lot of action. Isn't that interesting? You took the words right out of my mouth, Miss Marin. We're at this stage in the game now where this is no joke. And we got the food, we've got the gear, we've got everything we really need to be successful. And I love that journey in survival and role-playing games and all that stuff. Is just the, you know, yeah, the journey of growth and experience and strength and knowledge of what the hell we're doing, you know? Super cool. Always insane, the swamps. Yes, I agree. So what I think we should do is just kind of skirt. How many do we have? We've got 7 Great Orphies. So I think if we just keep our eyes peeled for some flames in the swamps, we'll have a way easier time getting cores quickly. Because what is this? Streams in March? We're not doing dungeons, come on. Just gotta find a Surtling core, or camp. Or camp. And I'm popular with the Wraith community today. Boom. All right. If you heard that smoker's cough of a meow, that is the cat we've been watching. That is, again, like I said, slowly become ours, essentially. But literally sounds like she's been smoking a pack a day for at least 7 out of 9 lives. All right. Well, you know the rules, everyone. If you're looking for it, you'll never find it. How far we got here? Okay, so we're in the meat of it. Oh, and I hear a body pile, which I don't really want to mess with right now. So I think we just get some distance and keep looking for a big spouting flame. So while we're here, actually, hell, I bet right here is going to be a mountain. It would be silly if there wasn't. So we're going to kind of make our way that way, actually, once we... Oh, all right, another abomination. That is some slow regeneration right there. Yeah, poison. That's alright, we can handle a little poison. Alright, let's go ahead and scoop up the remains. Our weight is decent. I don't need the trophy. I do like it though. I really don't need more entrails, honestly. Alright, now that it's super dark and that sucks, make some moves. Because I gotta get out of here, and now I gotta rest, because I am just sucking down the stamina. Oh, good. Yeah, swim with leeches. Good idea. All right. Wow, and I just ran into another abomination. Goodness gracious. Just heard a baby tiny meow. That's funny. Well, at least these things are looking pretty easy right now, that's for sure. Yeah, it was pretty adorable to hear the little meow, that's for sure. Okay. So really, I'm just trying to exit the swamp, so everyone leave me alone. We'll just find some cores the old-fashioned way. Maybe we will go way old school, and we'll hit some dungeons. Oops. Come on. Trying to figure out why I'm so weighed down. I realize I have 40 wood on me. All right, a quick rest. I don't think I ever really properly answered the question, by the way, of what to craft for Motor. Basically, my best advice for it is get your armor squared away and get your bow ready to rock. I've only fought her twice, I think, so I'm sure there's better strategies, and I honestly don't entirely remember how I fought her the first few times, or the first time, I mean, but I remember using my bow a whole lot, and I actually dug out a cave in unbreakable rocks that she couldn't blast through, because you'll see she spends a lot of time in the air, and also she'll land, and basically if you've ever fought a Skyrim dragon, it's pretty similar to that, but the ice attacks that she has are really intense. And if you get caught with all 3 or 5, or if you get caught with it, it's like a machine gun, and she'll just mow you down. Gets a little rough. She is a mama dragon. Unless I'm mistaken, Motor, not, this isn't Lord of the Rings. Moder is mother in Scandinavian, I think, or at least in the lore of this. And yeah, that's actually, Miss Marin, that is exactly right. I imagine all of the drakes to be her little babies, and that's always been my belief. I'm pretty sure that in the lore of this, that is actually truth. That is the way it actually is. She is kind of like the, even, I don't know if physical, but at least spiritual mother of all of them. That's how I see it, at least. Okay, so Swampsville, USA. I'm just going to head straight through it. I'm not going to stop unless I see a fire. And I'm just going to... Oh, wow, hey, there's a... Okay, well, here we go. Perfect. So there is a bone mass altar, which is super cool. And also beyond that is exactly what I was looking for. A big, angry fire. Look at this. You did. I probably don't need to use fire arrows against these guys. Okay, you know what? I love how stupid the Surtlings are. It's hilarious to me. They are so dumb. Oh, I did get a trophy. Screw the meat. Coal, I don't really need it. Torch, whatever. I'll come back for you. Wow, 2 Surtling trophies. That seems kind of rare. But of course, it's not 2 cores, which is what I actually need. Thank you, Valheim. All right, but hey, look at that. Oh, but I should mark 1. That's kind of weird that this bone mass didn't appear. Do I have some? No, nothing's ticked off. Oh, right, because I didn't interact with the Vesivigir. So there we go. Just so we have it. Cook the remains. God, that's such a sentence. Nasty. All right, so let's make our way to the second one. We're just going to mark this real quick because it's always good to know. We can get some coal there. There's another one here. But yeah, we're just going to grab another core. Get the hell out of the swamps. Head towards the middle of this island, which my gut says we're going to have a nice bit of mountain to deal with. Whoop. Nice. All right, so we got the cores we need. And hell, maybe we'll dip our toes into the plains because that's such a easier way to get what's it called? Find wood. And we can do that, it's usually at the root of the mountain. So I think let's head this direction. So southeast. Well, it's southeast, straight through the swamp. Just, we have everything we need from it now. Yes, we need ancient bark, but it's daytime, and I don't want to be stuck in this frickin' swamp all night. Because I already put us here longer than I wanted. Okay. It's a country band jamboree up in here. All right, so let's get moving. Southeast, yep, still going that direction. Perfect. So yeah, we're going to get out of here, and I think, yeah, we can dip our toes in the plains, try to get some... Man, okay, see, now that I wasn't really looking for it, I'm finding all the Surtling camps that I could possibly want. Leech, you're gross. Okay. Trucking along. It is a bit of a bummer, though. This actually seems to be quite a flat bit of land. A bit of flat land. Look at that stone tower. All right, hello, plains. Which is, yeah, a little bit bigger than I was expecting. And here are the fuelings already. And I don't know how well prepared. I don't really know if this is a good loadout for what we're going to come up against. As Lynch, I have slightly better pants. Everything just isn't upgraded, I think, quite enough to be really effective here. So we do need to be very careful. I do like to mark these, though, just so I know. Pillards. I think these might be our first... Yeah, look at that. Wow, our first cloudberries. Holy crap. Your first time seeing the plains up and close. Well, my apologies, Miss Marin. I don't mean to spoil. I can always exit if you like. But I will tell you, you will see cloudberries are abundant, and they always grow in these big, huge plots. But, oh, and there's tar up ahead, which is exactly what I wanted to see. But also kind of didn't want to see, because it is very dangerous. Tar can be... Okay, cool. As long as you're cool watching it, I am cool being here. But I do think... First things first. Now we're going to need to use our ears as well as our eyes, because those the growths. So we fought blobs, we fought oozers and all that stuff, and they're the worst. But the yep, here we go. Look at this guy. He's about to come get some. Oh jeez. Okay, so they suck. They're the worst, and they will blast you with tar, which slows you and also poisons you, but hopefully they will. Yes, okay, perfect. Wow, he just one-shot that freaking tar. Okay, so we can take fuelings on pretty easy, at least, you know, single star, or no star, I should say. Let's see. My vanity, I'll drop those. You know what, we're not gonna be able to take it home anyways. Whatever, hold on to it for now. The guitar. See, now we've just unlocked tar, which is super exciting, and I frankly loved what they did with what you can make with tar. This was a stupid idea. See what I just did? That's a stupid way to go about things. Just so we're on the same page. Stupid way to do it. Oh, hey, did you get a rested bonus before you started combat? No? Cool. Really smart. Okay, now you can pull a classic gaming move and, you know, just circle strafe. But the dangerous part about growths is that they, you know, when they slow you down, if you get blasted with the tar, you know, of course they'll do quite a bit of damage. Oh, geez, and I think that's a 2-star fueling. Holy crap, that is... This foe is beyond any of you. See, look at that. Look at that thing. It just wallops them. It poisons them and slows them. Now he's going to die. Wow, holy crap. Holy crap. This thing is a beast. Okay, so what just happened there? So the tar that went flying over my shoulder was another growth that I didn't notice, but I'm going to let that fueling get worked by him. Yes, get some. Oh, geez. Oh, the planes, I tell you. So the lighting is way better in the planes. And it is dangerous. Wow. Me and the Desquito just tag teamed the growth. That was close. Whew. All right, that was a lot of action right there. I love it. All right, the remains. Give me the tar. Okay, so we're going to be a little risky here. I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard if you destroy the bones that surround a tar pit, those are actually what the growth spawn from. I don't know if that's a fact, but it is. I squeezed that bug. And another one. If you don't play this game with headphones, I highly recommend it while you're in the plains, because the bugs, they fly right up on you. Okay, so what we're going to do first, this is going to be great. Okay, this is going to be great. Is I'm actually going to go over to that pinewood forest right over there. How beautiful. I'm going to get a little bit of wood. And with that wood, I'm going to make a portal home. And as soon as I build that, I'm going to show you how to drain a tar pit. Yeah. Because the way I do it, I think works really well. I'm pretty sure it's the best way to do it. If anybody knows a better way, please comment and let me know what I'm doing wrong. But I think it works really well. All right. There's just something enjoyably nostalgic about you know, like we left town without the materials, but you know, we got them all now. And that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so we got 11. We need 20. Oh wait, yeah, I was about to say I bet my weight is way up there. So let's just cut that wood in half, because we have priorities. And 17, perfect. So right here, this will do us for the portal. Now we are pretty lucky at this moment because, you know, if you listen, I don't hear a bug. I don't hear laughing, which is the fuelings. It's daytime. The plains are intensely dangerous. You can master them, of course, just like any biome. You can and will gain mastery over it. But it's tough. And I do think that when night falls here, it is super dangerous and very difficult. You have few so right there. You just heard the laughter. Oh shoot! I didn't get my 3 eyes yet. Okay, well, Black Forest is right above us. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna run into the Black Forest after we get a little bit of a rested bonus at least. My go-to, run. Totally fair. Let's go ahead and just leave some stuff here for now. It's not a permanent space by any means, but it'll buy us a little breathing room. But I'd always... Okay, I already marked my tar. I think that's a little off, though, right there. Perfect. Got it. Okay, so you'll hear... Like I said, I always think wearing headphones is your best bet while playing this, because hearing that laughter and what direction the feelings are coming from is... You gotta know. And luckily, it's daytime. It's a beautiful day. Will enemies destroy that box? Excuse me. Asks Miss Marin. And yes, they will not hesitate to destroy everything you love and hold dear. Now, I believe straight ahead of us is a Grey Dwarf nest, so we're going to go harvest some eyeballs. Aren't video games fun? But yeah, the fuelings are extraordinarily destructive. I've lost numerous boats and chests and portals and workbenches, everything to them. Because yeah, they don't care. They'll destroy everything. And the worst is they're probably doing it right now. Video games are fun. All right, so there is a dungeon, of course, because, like I said, we're not looking for it, so... Oops. What I need is a tower infested with Grey Dwarfs. That's what I need. All right. This is a slow start for prepping for Motor, I'll tell you that much. So thank you for sticking with me, hanging out so far. There we go. Here's a tower. Don't be skeletons, be Grey Dwarfs. Nope. Oh, nope, skeletons. Come on, guys. Need eyeballs, not bones. Oh, and you know what's really funny is I think I just realized that I have eyeballs on the ship. So that's just kind of funny. But only, I think, probably 3. I guarantee you when we get back to the ship, it will be exactly 3. But what the hell, that's all right. No worries. Let's see if we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and kill a troll while resting. I guess not, because I have to be sitting, huh? Okay. Quick little breather. Dude. Not a bad spot to sit and enjoy the day. Oops, wrong button. I think this one is starred. It kind of looks like a 1. Yep. Called it. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. That's better. Fuel was very pretty, wasn't it? Just like that one right there. Nice little troll undercarriage. All right. Well, the upside of it actually being nighttime for once is the spawn rate of gray dwarfs is astronomically higher once the sun sets. So once we get these eyes, then we'll be on track. But if you joined me a few weeks ago, then you will remember that we had a bit of trouble finding mountains to explore. Actually, that was the tough bit. Was actually, we had the desire, we had the equipment, we had everything we needed, except for mountainous terrain, and it was pretty surprising. I couldn't believe how many times we went to a place and we struck out entirely. And so, although I'm not concerned, it does seem to be a bit. This is one of my more flat seeds that I've encountered. All right, one more gray dwarf eyeball, and it's gonna be yours. Come on. Be a team player. Selfish. You got what I need. Yep, there we go. All right, cool. Enough of this baloney. Let's head home. Sleep. Repair some gear. And then from here, I kind of feel like... But actually, you know what? No, I said we're gonna drain that tar pit, and I think that's gonna be a great idea, actually. So, so much like last week, I might be changing the thumbnail of this stream in the in the editing process. All right, so these guys right now, let's see how this goes. All right, so that's pretty decent. Nice. I think any and all would agree that the death skeetos are probably the worst bit of the plains, though. In all honesty, I mean, of course the feelings are very difficult, and the berserkers are intense. Yeah, you two have at it. Oh, that dude smushed the shit out of that bug. That was kind of awesome. But now it's your turn. And our second 1-star within a very short area. That seems kind of strange. It's rare that I've seen it that in that close proximity. Okie dokie, we're gonna go ahead and just give you a little room to breathe, a little bone mass, because why not? Why not? There we go. Where are these feelings coming from? So again, hearing their laugh is key. I want them to fight. Yes, there we go. Nice. Yeah, so right now, this is really bad. This is really bad. I need to get out of here. Because I want to, if anything, I just want to get that portal down. Come on. Come on. See, I wonder now if there will be a growth. Doesn't sound like it. Wondering if that is because of the destroyed bone piles. Again, I don't know for sure. That's what I've always assumed. Oh, all right. You guys, I'm going home. All right. first of all, how nice is this now? So instead of just cramming everything into these little chests and kitchens and all that, let's just take the food downstairs. Do we have a new item with cloudberries? That's okay, we've got room. We've got room, people. How crazy is that? All right. And you know what? I'm going to leave some wood. Well, actually, no, I'm going to keep that amount. Leave that there. We'll bring that upstairs. This will go upstairs. This will go upstairs. Oh, I hear a troll outside of our own house now. So that's got to get remedied. Where are you at? Where? Oh, up here. Up here. There you are. Oh, 367.4 on the first attack. That is a beautiful thing. Man, buddy, that was kind of embarrassing for you. That was a really poor attempt. I gotta admit, I mean, tell me this isn't just a gorgeous layout. I have a tough time picking these right now because it's really appealing. This man pointing out the mantra of the channel. Preparation, something, 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 preparation, dying. Actually, that's incorrect. I forget exactly how it goes, but something, 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 preparation, something. That's pretty accurate either way. All right, now I think, there we go. There's those. I'll put away some stone. Perfect, that'll be just fine. Okay, so let's sleep. We've got everything repaired. We're decently rested. 18 minutes? Yeah, I'll take that. It's not too bad. Okay, so we're going to rest up. We're going to go back. I'm going to show you how to drain this tar pit really efficiently. Because, again, it's very dangerous out here, so you've got to keep your head on a swivel when you find yourself in the middle of a vicious cockfight. All right. So always listen when you're dropping in, especially because any new bubbles or laughs or buzzing is all very dangerous. I'm just surprised we haven't seen any locks yet, but maybe we'll actually try to take one of them down as well, because that's going to really be the game changer in my opinion. Okay, so I can hear laughter, so just be aware. The best way to do tar is to find, you're basically going to try to drain the pit by creating a ramp or an area for it to pool out, because you can see the little nodes of tar, but they will actually get stuck in the tar. So what I like to do is I'm like, okay, this is pretty low here. So I'm going to take my hoe and I'm going to lower the ground a little bit first and see how far that gets me. So as you can see, just by doing that, this will start to flow pretty nicely. Yeah, it's actually pretty decent. Oh, not terribly. So all you gotta do now is, you go down to your lowest level and just start picking away. And try to do a little ramp if you can. But you're gonna kind of do this a few times, 2 or 3 times, depending on how large and what the, it's not always super easy to figure out kind of like where the tar is going to go and how it's going to flow. So you can spend some time here. And it's dangerous because, as we're about to see, you'll see all this tar is going to come flowing down. And sometimes, if it's too deep, it will actually slow you and kind of put you in a very vulnerable position. And so if all of a sudden those laughing hyenas that we just heard become aware of you, and you're slowed down by tar, it's obviously a very bad combination. Okay, so I like to do a combo of both of these, and then you always want to see where the end of the pool is as well, because if it's not flowing anymore, it's not going to do you any good. Even if the top looks like it's still going, if it's not flowing into somewhere else, it's just going to be a sitting pool, much like on top. But essentially, that's pretty much it. Just keep flattening, reflattening, reshaping your path, and you can kind of, you know, get this ready to rock. And then when you're ready, just like that, break the dam, you know, and start to drain it. Because you also can, you know, in some situations, you can drown in tar as well. Don't ask how I know. Yeah, that's pretty much the way to do that. I have dug like big, huge pits next to the pit, to the tar pit itself, and it's been like a huge hole that I just essentially, you know, transfer everything into there. And I think that's really dangerous, actually. So I don't do those very much, but this process can be kind of nice. But yeah, obviously very, very dangerous in this environment, in this biome. Much like mining silver, and then all of a sudden the wolf comes in and traps you in your own silver mine. Same sort of thing. But look at that. So that is why you do it, though. Because those tar deposits are way more dense than what you're going to find on the surface. It is a little annoying, because even something like that, it will still say it's stuck in the tar. So you really got to drain it nicely. So let's see how nice. Yeah, so you'll see right here. Oh, no, I got it. Never mind. Boom. Oh, that's so satisfying. Good timing, buddy. All right. I don't know why those were doing that. That was weird. All right. Why is that doing that? So funny. 50, pretty much 50 tar to start. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. That's pretty great. So just so we know, click, done. Oops. All right. Now I'm going to leave this because we'll bring it back to the ship, but I'm not going to be able to carry it, obviously. Let's bring all this jazz home real quick. Check the box of Valheim Shuffle for today's stream. Yeah, Miss Marin brilliantly saying, storage is the name of the game. And that's very, very true. I know we've discussed a few different options, turning chests sideways and all that stuff, but I just don't want to cave. I don't want to do it. All right, trophies. Some more of these. Let's just put, actually, I can't remember where I have those. What did I do? Ah, duh. Right there. So tar is probably going to have to go where the stone does. For now. We're going to have a lot of tar at some point in the future, but for now. Just pop that in there, pop that in there. Oh, right, that's what I did with it. I forgot. I was like, wow. My stone piles got all cleaned up as well when I did all this flooring, which they certainly did. But I was going to build a little garage shed over here, but this is where all the stone is currently being stored for whenever we need it. Oops. All right. Hey, all right, DJ, what up, buddy? Yeah, thank you for stopping in. I know last week I didn't make it entirely clear if I was going to be doing this tonight or not, and so I do appreciate everyone stopping in, because yeah, I was kind of debating with myself about how I was feeling. I wasn't feeling too great earlier, to be honest. Like I was fine, but I kind of felt a little off, and I was waiting to kind of, see what the final feeling was, and frankly, I just didn't want to miss tonight. I was looking forward to it all week, and I was like, I want to do it either way. So yeah, I'll be right back. Preparing dinner, says DJ, and that's totally fine. 8 o'clock here is Central Time. It's a good time. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little hungry as well. Okay. So we're going back to the plains, so I'm going to go ahead and get fed and rested. And upstairs just for the rest and for that portal. Where's that 11? Where's the 11? There it is. Nice, right outside of the portal. That's pretty convenient. All right. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. That's very good to have you. Yeah, we're about to just jump right back in. Wait for the health to tick up one more time. There we are. All right, back to it. So now that we're here, I'm kind of getting a little itch for it. So we've drained a pit. We've done that. That one's checked off. I think we even marked it on our map. Yes. Now I'm just getting cocky, and I want to find a lox, and I want to kill it. So let's go ahead and be risky. Break all this stuff down. Oops. I always do that. There we go. Make sure we can carry everything. Yes. All right. So let us head on out into the great unknown. So look at this, though. I don't think I'm wrong in abandoning the... Oh, yeah. DJ, yes. I found out far too late into my evening that my chat had completely froze. And I was so mad at myself because I kept looking at it and thinking, just refresh it. And I don't know why I just didn't refresh the damn chat. And at the end, once I hit end stream, all of a sudden it just exploded. And I saw everyone's amazing messages and chats, and I was so bummed out, actually. It really made me sad. And we had a new subscriber as well join the real ones, the 42nd, which is pretty awesome. Actually, really, really awesome. Oh, damn it. I do apologize at the moment. I can't remember the name that popped up at the end. Colin, I think. Colin. It'll pop into my head as soon as I stop thinking about it. But Colin Parrish was right at the end. And Peeb showed up as well. Yes, thank you for pointing that out, Miss Barron. Thank you for reminding me, because you're absolutely right. They showed up at the end as well. And I was so bummed because I literally saw everything that everyone was talking about, which was, what we were talking about. And I was pretty annoyed with myself and with my chat. And today it has had zero problems keeping up with Miss Marin. But I really gotta figure out what's going on with that, or just keep refreshing. But either way, it is great to have everyone back. And yeah, what are you having for dinner, by the way? What are you doing tonight for that? I see another tar pit, so I just want to at least mark it on the map and see if we can. Yeah, lesson learned, exactly, Miss Marin. Yeah, just take a second. If there's one thing I think we can all agree on, it's sometimes you just kind of get lost in the Valheim build trance. You don't want to hit pause. You don't want to switch screens. You don't want to do anything other than just build. And I certainly fell victim to that. See, this is... I keep doing this. We're talking about lessons learned, and I'm still just destroying my portal and then starting a fight, which is not ideal. So let's go ahead and just do this then. Because we're going to drain this as well. That'll kick off. Those guys are there. All right. Oh, and a troll. What a diverse ecosystem. Actually, I'm going to lure you over here, buddy. Come on. I got some friends I want you to meet. I fell asleep for hours after taking my son to the pool. I know all the good restaurants are closed, so I microwave Indian food for you tonight. Sometimes just popping something in the old, in the old microwave is... sometimes that's all you need. It is amazing. Hot food, I know that sounds like duh, but I just mean, if you, say you win a few nights in a row and you just didn't have like a hot meal, the difference it makes is insane. See, he's gonna get whooped by that one, so let's take him out. Take that one out, and then we'll clean up the wreck. Oh, tell me that wasn't the sweetest plum right there. How beautiful. And yeah, that's true. If it's good restaurant or a day at the pool, I'd say having just 50% of that is a win. That was perfect timing, right? That was great. Okay, so the portal is a bit far away, but that's okay. We'll just do this one quick. And I also kind of like it because it's right on that river, so I feel like a real bastard just draining a tar pit into a beautiful flowing river, but hey. What are you gonna do? I'm not perfect. All right. Let's get that going. That was really weird. Why was it covered in... That mosquito was just covered in tar, but pretty sure I killed all the growths. Was it stuck in the tar? Wish I would have seen that. Oh, DJ, now that you're here, though... Well, next time we stop at home, I'll show you. I did a little bit of redecorating and renovation around the place, which Miss Marin and I took a little tiny tour. It's not much, but, you know, just a little bit of stuff to kind of make it more comfortable for everybody. And there's a bit of an homage or stolen inspiration, if you want to be real about it, in my home now from Scottlebray, and I was trying to remember which building it was justifiably stolen from. So when we head back there, I want to show you what I mean and gauge your reaction. I'm building it up like it's some big thing. Yeah, I usually do the hoe, DJ, as well as the pickaxe. I like to just kind of see. I feel like it saves me work in the long run, but then I can kind of just fine tune the funnel. Let's just be the bastard we want to be. BP. Be prepared. Yeah, I was thinking about the shift with that. Yeah, I guess that does work pretty slick with this as well. Actually, yeah, really nice, because then it cuts out the bumps that I'm pickaxing. I really wish that the paved road feature with the hoe, this one, I really wish that would also be, you know, tweaked a little bit to make the roads just really nice and smooth, because I think we've all struggled with, you make a nice beautiful road, you got a nice beautiful road that you made with a hoe, or I should say a path, and then you're about to pave it, and as soon as you pave it, it just goes to shit, because it's just all of a sudden the stone or the paved road feature just demolishes all the good work you did. Heartbreaking. All right, that was an easy pit. Nice. Actually, I got to mark it and cross it. Got it. Done. All right, what is down that way? Swamp. Sorry, Swamp, we're not doing you today. This landmass does look huge, though. This is crazy, because I guarantee it connects all along here. Guaranteed. Well, maybe. I kind of want to check that out. Let's see, the wind is going north. By the time we get to the ship, it might change. We've got... All right, we got to make a trip home real quick. Interesting. DJ saying the use of the tessellation graphic setting is why floors pop through your jute rugs, but they don't do it on yours, and you have tessellation off. That's good to know because, to be totally honest, you know, all those sort of things kind of confuse me. So I'm like, I'll just leave them all on. And probably not the best, but, you know, it seems to work. But that's good to know because, yeah, I tried to do a few things in my other build that looked good, but weren't quite right. Oh, so DJ, by the way, so this is the downstairs kitchen now. Again, like I said, it wasn't anything too crazy, but I'm just going to go ahead and drop off some bones. I'm just going to throw those in there too because we have way too many already. And actually, you know what? Shit, we're running out of storage upstairs for tar, so this will just kind of be a hold all for now. I'll figure this all out later. All right. By the way, yeah, the tessellation. So I gotta try that. I haven't put down any jute yet. I don't feel like we're quite at the jute carpet yet. That is a word that will lose all meaning. Oh, but this is what I was referencing, and I was trying to remember if it's the alderman from Scott Bray that has the anvil set up in kind of a shrine-esque sort of feeling. But I thought of that when I was putting that there. Either way, back to it. I think we've still got some daylight. What are we looking like here? Fog City. All right. Well, in that case, let's just sleep just to be safe. Just to be safe. A neat way to climb a steep cliff using a hoe and a hammer when lacking frost resistance, potions, or armor. What the hell? That's definitely some speedrunner magic right there. That's what that sounds like. Witchcraft. You know, I gotta be honest, I just... Oh, Mega John Hall dropping in. Just cutting right to the chase and is just painfully accurate. I have not found the traitor yet because I have wanted to wait until we were all together. Yeah. That sounds believable, right? No, we have not found the traitor yet. That is hilarious. All right, let's go ahead and just swim this real quick. Happy Hammer Tavern has the Anvil Shrine and thematically hammers throughout the tavern. It's funny to take on the words. It's a funny take on words because the tavern is right next to the Angry Anvil Smithy. That's really funny. I didn't realize that, and that's really creative. I like that. Oh, John Hall. You goober. All right. So we are on familiar terrain for anybody joining in. Welcome, welcome. Great to have everyone. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Monday night. As we're getting settled in, of course, let me know how your week's been, how you been doing. But we are making our way back to the ship. We've been actually exploring more of the plains today so far, as you just saw a little sneak peek of. Once again, wow, look at that. 1 stars, beautiful. All right. But yeah, we're just heading back to the ship because, believe it or not, I was correct, and the wind did shift a little bit. But we know that doesn't last, so I'm trying to get back to it. I want to sail it down, and actually, hell, maybe we just take it to here. We already have the silver marked out. That might be a good idea. But now that you did call me out on it, I do just want to sell for the trader. But today's theme is preparing for motor, so we need to go get more silver. So I think that we should actually take that route south and take it back to the mountain that we found a little bit ago that I just was at, right? Cha. I think we do that. All right. Yeah. You worry me not, troll. Yeah, anybody playing anything new and exciting? Anybody digging some new games? My anticipation and excitement for Stray is only growing, so like I've said before, prepare yourselves for a lot of cat gameplay whenever that happens. There we are. And you're dead. All right. It's always a relief, ever since we lost that previous ship, to have to actually like get back to where the ship is parked and it's still there. Oh, it's a nice feeling. All right, and we actually have. I'm not even gonna say it. We're just gonna sail. Okay, and now, just because my dumbass didn't have it earlier, boom, boom, boom. Nice. Let's just eat that. Alright, I don't need this, I really don't. This will stay with me, I don't need those. That'll stay. That'll stay. And that'll stay. Alright, cool. Mega John Hall grinding their way through their first playthrough of XCOM 2. It is an incredible game, and I hope you're enjoying it. I hope that your losses are few and your victories are many, because that is a difficult ass game. I'll tell you, that is very hard and frustrating. Yeah, it is. It's a lot. It's a lot to take on. But I love that game. I think it's really, really fun. The first one was awesome. The second one did a great job of ramping it up. But oh, funny. All right. So let's see. So this will take us all the way through. So that's good to know. Based on what the wind does, yeah, I think we either. Yeah, I think we'll just take this down. See, I can't remember if I turned around in this location because it was impassable or what, but I don't know. We'll figure that out a little later, I guess. We will cross that bridge when we come to it. Give me that ocean. Bring me that horizon. Oh, I hope more than ever we find that trader today. Just by some crazy chance. Because he's real. The trader is real. All right. A peaceful sail. Like, I'm kind of itching for. Oh, that's right. Okay, so if I recall correctly, we did sail west. We took this route, saw that it was completely blocked off, so we whipped a Yui, and then we sailed through this tiny little river. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. That is a skinny little river too. I remember that now. That was very cool. Okay, well then you know what? We're actually going to change tack by not changing tack. DJ, you did not miss anything, in my opinion. Basically, we are just sailing. We're going to keep heading down. I did luckily recall, that one of the route I was going to take would have been incorrect. So we're going to take this down into this beautiful, meaty, unseen, unknown. I do see this mountain in the distance as well that's kind of calling my name, making fun of me, and I don't like it. But I'm curious to see what the, oh wow. We've been waiting on a storm up where I live, and I think it's about to kick off because it is getting a little crazy looking out there. Summon the serpents. I've been trying. If you want to see some serpent fights, goodness, I think it must have been 2 weeks ago now, I think, but I couldn't get away from the serpents. It was ridiculous. I loved it because, as you can see right now, on my number 7 hotkey spot, serpent stew is plentiful, which is great because I love that stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping we get some more serpents. These arrows aren't going to shoot. Oh, geez. Actually, shit. I need to procure more arrows. Big time. Alright, so we'll leave... What do I have? 18, so we'll leave 13. Come on. Alright, so we're sailing up to the meadows. Beautiful mountain range over there, but I don't think that's big enough for what we want. I'll play the role of Alfie and ask a general question of the group what Valheim scenario bugs you to no end. That's true. Alfie is so good at asking the questions that I feel like I should be asking, but they do such an excellent job, and yeah, such a valued member here. You all are, and I love hanging out with y'all here. But in DJ's case, they really hate being killed by skeleton archers. That will put me in the foulest of moods, he says. I've died a few times at the hands of skeleton archers in my latest speedrun practice. Yeah, it is one of those things where, you know, any enemy, anytime, can kill you. Totally. But it's a skeleton! Like, we've been dominating those forever, and then all of a sudden, it just catches you, you know? Or if you get stunned or something like that, and it just pops you that one time, often in the swamp, in my opinion. So, yeah, I totally agree. That is a tough one. Okay, I can see a mountaintop from here, so what the hell? Let's go have a little bit of fun, right? We've got everything we need. We're parked right next to the runestone. That's satisfying. That is satisfying. John Hall wins with the biggest frustration with this game is just not being able to play the damn thing, and that's more than fair. I would say that is the best reason to be frustrated, which is, yeah, just not being able to enjoy it in its glory. Okay, so we've got that. We've got wood for a workbench and for a fire. We're gonna mark Odin's Wake now, just in case, even though it's pretty obvious with the map layout how we are parked. But, you know what, let's just do this now as well. How do skeleton fingers even pluck a bow? I wonder. I feel like they'd either be really good at it or really bad at it, but... Oh, yeah, Miss Marin, with a great point of that enemies, specifically great dwarves, cannot drown when they walk into water and try to attack. And they have endless stamina, and even in the middle of the ocean, as exhausted as they would be, they can still throw a pebble at you, and I don't get that. I guess they are made out of rocks and sticks, so, you know, kind of like a... Oh, come on, David. Kind of like a zombie, you know. I bet their endurance is pretty decent, so... But yeah, that is definitely one I really think that enemies should be able to drown. You know. I wonder how hard that would be. By the way, though, has anyone seen the updates? I saw some little teasers, which is always kind of annoying, but of what they are about to release, or what's kind of in the works. And I saw a screenshot of a bear trap, like a big ass, actually like a lox trap, but one of those big, you know, big toothy bear traps for the size of a lox hoof, which is pretty heartbreaking, not gonna lie. And I'm sure the animation of it won't be on the level of Red Dead Redemption, but it will still be a little unappealing. Yes, I totally agree, Miss Marin. Yeah, necks and serpents, of course. Yeah, they can't drown. But Grey Dwarfs and boar and trolls and anything else that isn't amphibian, you know, come on. All right, well, it only took me an hour and a half, but we are now in an area where we can prepare for motor. Okay, so DJ, you jest. The developers must have lost my live stream. It's so weird to me how after every stream, and we're sitting here, we're throwing ideas back and forth, and we're having a good old time. How many times exactly specific things that we've all talked about on stream of what we want to see, what we, you know, like cool ideas and this and that, or problems people are having. All of a sudden I see that everywhere on Reddit or wherever the hell. It's so weird to me. Yeah, and it's, of course I can't get the conspiracy out of my head, and it's just like, well, if I talk about, let's say, Weber grills, I bet on my phone now, it'll start giving me recommendations for Weber grills, right? But it's really strange. There's a lot of times where I'll see posts about stuff that we were literally just talking about that are very specific to what we were doing. There it is, a bunch of people doing it. All right. Now I know this is big enough, so we should find some silver. Yep, there we go. There's a little hut, so we must be close to a stone golem as well. Got some obsidian. Beautiful. Nice strong signal. Wolf. Hey. Ooh, nice. YouTube making that money. Yeah, that's... I hope so. And yeah, I mean, they definitely are. You attacking? Yeah, see, look at that. You can see the stone golem. So actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just wake him up. Have fun. Nice. All right, let's find this silver. Colder. Warmer. It's got a... It's... I think it's actually over here. There we go. All right. This is a very... I'm really enjoying this mountain range so far. It's very beautiful, and it's got a nice bit of... I like when there's actually a nice long bit of flat earth, you know what I mean? It's often... Oh, wow, nice. And yes, you're right, everyone. I should build my portal now. Those fire arrows really mess up the drakes. I mean, it makes sense. They're made of, like, cold blood. Oh. Close. I'll take that. Thank you. DJ seeing into my brain right there. Because, yes, this would make these sort of lots of land can make just beautiful places for builds. Is that silver right there? I think it is. Oh, no. Oh! Yes, you're right, everyone. I should build that portal home. Yeah, I'm just going to shut this off for a moment, though. All right. So, since it's going to be betwixt these two, I'm just going to flatten this as best I can. Which is not very good. Ah, stamina. Let's get some of this here. Get some of this right here. Yes, yes. All right. Let's go get some rest. Yes, time to get rested indeed. So I'm going to go do that right now. Okay, see, I don't... It's so funny. So just in case, I'm refreshing my chat because I said I would. And when I do it, it switches my chat to top chat as opposed to live chat every single time. Stop doing that. Okay? Stop it. Oh, I was like, where the hell am I? That was weird. All right, so we've got some glands, we've got some meat. All right, is everyone cool with a slight break in the mountain as I plant those onion seeds? Because as I'm seeing all this beautiful wolf meat start to pile up, I'm thinking skewers. We are getting close to skewer time. All right, the rest of this. Do I keep glands down here? I will. And that'll go upstairs. This will go upstairs with me as well. Okay. Actually, let's put this back. Now that we have another one. That's better. I'm really happy that they bumped up the drop rate of Drake trophies. Early game, they used to be so rare. They used to be super, super rare. And it was frustrating as hell, because it's like, you need them to make stuff, you know? Or at least to make the coolest helmet of the game. Okay. Yeah, we got enough daylight. I'm just going to do this super quick. Oh yeah, just in case anybody is showed up recently, we redecorated the garden slightly, paved the entirety of the courtyard, and all that fun stuff. So again, I couldn't help myself. I just had to organize things a little bit after our stream last week, just kind of make it more livable, because I didn't want to make you sit through it twice in a row. Look at this though. This is when it gets really nice, when you're farming and it's all of a sudden just, you've turned and burned it enough where all of a sudden you got, what's that? 99 onions. Every time. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll just do this quick. DJ saying, I'm trying to decide if I should record a video or do a live stream for doing a speedrun of getting that first Fenris armor piece in about 3.5 hours. Well, I would say a live stream probably suits that better, in my humble opinion. I myself enjoy a good long video, but I think with something like that where there's so much cool stuff to see that you'd want to be kind of involved, or you'd want to be watching it, you know. But that's crazy, 3.5 hours. So what is this technique? I mean, I guess maybe tune in and find out, but this technique of climbing a mountain with a hoe and a hammer without frost mead and equipment, that sounds crazy to me. All right, one more row, and then we're going to put this away and get some rest. See you soon. And grab more arrows. Enemies nearby. What? Yeah, get out of here. It's a brilliant technique for scaling the mountain. I haven't seen it done before. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Like, that sounds crazy. I don't know. I was watching a video of this lady. It was a long time ago. I don't recall her name. But it seemed like whenever she would fall, she would flatten the earth with the hoe like a millisecond before she landed, and never took any damage. It kind of blew my mind, to be honest. All right, so we planted pretty much half of our seeds. That's perfect. Okay, cool. That's working. That's working. I have no onions. Okay, then yeah, then I definitely needed to turn those. Where are all my onions? I thought I had some. Anyway. Right, let's actually do that. That. Oh, I want that frickin' belt. Alright, so let's just craft some. Let's see, we're going to the mountain. So actually, yeah, that's what I want to do. No more messing around. I personally think that the obsidian arrows are the best everyday, all use arrow. I just think it's, you know, I don't mind spending that resources, and it seems very abundant, which is nice. And if you're doing one task in the mountain, odds are you're going to come across plenty of obsidian. And we'll just do one more. Lovely. All right. Cut you in half. Keep you. We'll keep all that. That's fine. I have a feeling I will be using pretty much all that. Pop that back in here. And stones are... oh, whatever. All right. We've slept. We've rested. Back to the mountain. Oh, no. Well, hopefully that wasn't terribly noticeable. I just refreshed the wrong screen, and I hope it didn't affect anything. All right, so I hear some howling, so I'm going to take care of the threats first. And you know what? We've got 143 health. We got bone mass. Let's take out this stone golem. Where is it? Ah. I really do love the eternal battle between golems and drakes. Now, this kind of golem often gives me problems. The slightly pointier version. No. Stay focused. Stay focused. Jerk. Okay, well, if you're not going to fight the right thing, then... Hey, whoa. Okay. Let's all relax. Oof, that was a beautiful shot, not gonna lie. Yeah, golems, I think, I've said it before, but I personally think they're the hardest enemy, or they're one of the hardest to take down. I mean, kinda, it's all, you know, strategy, but they just hit so damn hard, and oh, we'll get it. Ooh, okay. It's a cool little ping. Okay, well, special attack with the iron club. That seemed to do it pretty well. Get some Achilles. Nice job, buddy. All right, and take what's ours. All right, now since we are getting closer to Miss Motor, gotta make sure I'm marking the eggs, because well, the worst is, you know, trying to find when it's time to summon her and you can't find your eggs or any nests. Ugh. And then the fact that they're 200 pounds apiece, so when you do find them, you don't have a plan. It's a bit of a struggle. All right, let's pop our wishbone on. DJ playing without the dodge roll for the last 800 hours or so, and that is... I can't go 8 minutes. I think this mountain is going to be very rich with silver. Yeah. I mean, look at that. We already got 42 more obsidian. I just spent probably 53 or so making all these arrows, and okay. Nice. Swampsville. There we go. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Good little, good grouping of silver. And actually, shit, I didn't even find the other one over here yet. The other side of this rock. Oh, okay, I think this is actually giving me the... Yep, gotta be. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 silver veins all up on each other. I'm kind of tempted to just dig them all out and then do them as one. Crazy awesome. Make a little, you know, make a little silver, silver haven. Okay. Oh, nice. Huh. So even on square flat land, the bridge, if we all remember, in Scour that was spaced planks, essentially. So, yeah, I guess mobs won't walk over that, or they won't destroy it. I don't know, I'd probably have to see it. Are there any plans to expand the obstacle course in Scour? Because that was super cool. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. I just realized again that I didn't actually answer the question of what is my most... How was it worded? What Valheim scenario bugs me to no end? Which one bugs me to no end? Let's see. You're all very accurate. Miss Marin was with a great drowning, that's for sure. I would say the load time of when you take a portal back into a dangerous biome and you can hear the enemies attacking you or preparing to attack you, and it's just like a black loading screen, essentially, or a blank screen. That is the worst. No, too high. There we go. Let's build a little fire. And let's do it at the tip. Can already hear the wolves. Good. Because I need a lot more than the 11 pelts I have currently, including at home. Yeah, I would imagine DJ mentioning that the trickiest part of making that obstacle course was to figure out how to make checkpoints so that failing a jump won't make the person have to start from scratch or die. Because I remember being very close to death. But yeah, that was a really well designed and fun obstacle to get through. I didn't expect that, actually. I can't remember if you had mentioned it or not, but it was a very cool surprise. I had a lot of fun with that. And I crushed it. No big deal. But yeah, John Hall, how goes the battle against the aliens? I'm really hoping, how cool would it be if all of these connected? Let's see, it has to go that direction. This actually kind of might. I'm just going to keep going to the other one. So I think either way, this giant boulder is going to be in the way. So might as well just take care of it. But... nice. John Hall got smacked around a few nights ago in a game. Well, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe you asked the wrong person about their trader. But now you're running strong. That is phenomenal. Yeah, if you have not played XCOM, it is a isometric top-down strategy game, turn-based strategy game, but not turn-based like Final Fantasy VII or the original one, or things like that, but more of a... You have a squad of anywhere from 4 to 6 soldiers, and you move them across a map bit by bit. And they have certain classes and specialties, and it's very strategically focused, and it's really, really good. but you fight an invading, actually a ruling alien race or species that is, they just don't treat humans very well at this point. Oh, wasn't paying any attention to my pickaxe. I think we should maybe, yeah, we should move our little base camp. And oh my god, I haven't even eaten. Crisis. Oh, cool. I might just make a bigger obstacle course at some point, but similar to what I discovered last time, crossing world seams can result in players lagging momentarily when mid-jump. Sure, sure. And then having different gates to kind of open to get across stuff, that'd be really, really cool. I know we talk about it pretty much every stream, but I cannot wait to see if they ever allow us to have drawbridges or something like that without mods, because yes, I know that there is mod availability. I just, you know me. Let's just drop this off real quick. We'll fix up. I love a nice round of repairing. Yeah, screw it. I'll just keep the plants on me. Let's eat. And rest for a moment. That's not. I love that sitting in a chair is less comfortable than standing in front of a fire portal. Excuse me. John Hall mentioning about XCOM 2 that the game gives 0 fucks about fairness. Yeah, that's true. It is, so it is also based very heavily on, kind of the dice roll sort of way to look at it is. Sorry, I was just reading chat there. It's really interesting because, yeah, it's based on essentially like a dice roll, a 20-sided die. So you might have a 97% chance of hitting somebody, and you can still miss, which, although it's very, that's very real. It's, failure is always an option. Man, it's frustrating. Yeah, I've had many calls in that game where just staring, like this person has to make this shot. It has to work out. And they just get smoked. Or they miss the shot that, ruins the whole plan. But all that said, go play it. It's a great game. No, I don't want to. I just want to hit the rock. I don't want to blow the. I don't want to blow the vein too early. John Hall, eloquently, failure isn't an option in XCOM, it's a feature. That's really good. All right, now that sounds good. Let's clear this one out. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna pop any of these veins until I want to at least see how close they connect. Okay, this one's got a long tail. Oh. All right, smack. Almost done. Yes, cool. Just because, well, unless we find the trader, I am thinking I might do a crypt or 2 or 3 or 4 off stream, because I'm going to need more iron here, because this pickaxe, I think it's only level 2, yeah, so I want to get this thing beefed up. Alright, so this vein is ready to rock, I'm pretty sure. Maybe we could get a bit more off the top. Excellent, very nice. I just know that's going to blow the whole thing. Screw it. Let's just leave it. Why not? Alright, so if that one is this direction... Hey, Maya. So, you know, honestly, this actually kind of, if that wasn't silver and it was just more earth, this kind of resembles at least how I fought Motor. Basically making a big cave with something to hide under was my strategy. Very heroic. I had a little portal in the very back of it. I had a little bed in case I wanted to rest. Or if I died, I would just respawn right there, which was super convenient because I died, I think, 3 or 4 times while I was on my first Motor fight. Based on the feel of this mountain, I bet we're gonna find a Motor shrine here. I just have a feeling. Oh jeez. I hear wolves. A lot of wolves. Nighttime and biomes. I should just say nighttime and Valheim. Valheim after dark. That is a great point. Especially after a death. Players should just automatically be rested. And I agree. I think that the corpse run feature should actually kick off pretty much, like, or actually not pretty much when you respawn. I think that you should just have the corpse run buff right away, as opposed to when you've gotten to your tombstone. That just doesn't really, I don't know. Like, you've already died, you've already had to experience the struggle. Okay, there it is. I was like, I know I'm close to this vein. But, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's just interesting that even after you die and you're having to try to build back to where you were, you barely get, you just don't get any help, and it's, I don't know. The orange silver is the same everywhere. It's the form of horizontal letter T. Yes, absolutely, definitely the same shape. That is a name that I do not recognize around these parts, so welcome. And I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, that is very interesting. But thank you for the insight, and welcome to the channel. Great to have you. That's awesome to see you around. If there's a certain way that I can refer to that name, then please let me know. I would love to be able to know how to say something more accurately. You are just joining us as we are getting prepped up for Motor. We're grabbing some silver, we're grabbing some equipment to just get ourselves ready to rock. So I found a bunch of silver veins, and I just wanna uncover them all and then pop them all at once, because I think that'd be really cool. And because if we're gonna have to shuffle everything home, which we probably will, it'll be easy to do so. All right, getting a little too dark though, so let's just head home real quick. Let's just head home real quick, repair, and then get that sunlight back on us, because that was a real treat, and we already made our trip through the swamp today, so we're not going to do that again. All right, that's going to go there. DJ, yeah, thank you for that. Asking for our new friend here to like and subscribe. Please do. That would definitely be a huge help to the channel, and it's always greatly appreciated. We stream every Monday at 7 p.m. Right now, we are, I think, 18 weeks into Valheim, working our way through. We are going up on the 4th Forsaken, and yeah, making some good progress, having a lot of fun doing it, and we've got a great community here, so definitely feel free to join in. We would love to have you. All right, day 142. Not that that means anything, but a good number. All right, we can keep all that. Let's drop the meat though, just in case. Boom. All right, and back to it. Oops, wrong. I don't know where I'm going. People purposely die and leave tombstones in a chain so that they can get corpse run bonuses to traverse entire continents, etc. That is one little thing I noticed that I did like, is I had found an old tombstone of mine, like one of the first deaths I ever had in one of my other playthroughs. And I didn't realize that even if you just activate it, you can still get the corpse run bonus, which is super slick, really handy. And let's just clean up a little bit. Super, super handy. And I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, that's not a terrible idea. Let's just sweep up some of this stuff. Always good to clean up your stone early so that when the silver does pop, you don't have to do it at that point. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like the storms in the mountains. All right, DJ, having to hop off a little bit early. If I don't make it back before the end of the stream, see you next week. Absolutely, my friend. Thank you so much for joining in. I really do appreciate seeing you. Thanks for stopping in. Of course, as always, you're always welcome here. And yeah, I think I'll be on here for a little while longer. We're not going to go crazy long tonight, but you might see us back. But if not, have a wonderful night, my friend, and we will see you next week for more Valheim action. All right. Let's just get a little organized here. We're going to replace the workbench and the portal. A nice covered space. Come on, give me something to work with here. Okay, so it's kind of at that stage of not being able to be manipulated anymore, so whatever. All right, back to silver. Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm very excited to feel comfortable and ready to take on Motor. I really love the fight. You know, I was surprised at how, I mean, not surprised because, you know, we're pretty good over here. But Bone Mass did not provide as much of a challenge as I was expecting, but I remember when I went from Bone Mass to Motor, and it was just like, holy crap, this one is way harder. I've only fought her a few times, so I'm excited to kind of get back in there with another character. I love that idea. DJ dropping some wisdom right at the end. And to build some inverse roofs so that the silver funnels down them. I love that idea. That's awesome. Okay, so I don't think I can dig any lower with that, so we'll just have to carve this one out as best we can. Alright, just get this out of there. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Alright, carbon, carbon, carbon. But yeah, to any new viewers, please let me know where you're watching from, how your week's been. If you've played Valheim yourself, if you're familiar with the game or the genre, third-person adventure, survival, kind of the jam around here. But we're all kind of at the same level right now, where we're a lot of the viewers, a lot of the community here, waiting to fight mode themselves. But if you are new around here, you'll hear us mention the elusive trader quite a bit. Oh, nice, a non-user. Welcome as well. That's awesome. We got another a new face in the chat, and that is great to see you. I search Valheim live streams often, and well, I appreciate you stopping in on this one. That's super cool. We do this, as I just mentioned, every Monday at 7. I started playing around February. That is awesome. Yeah. If it was this last February, I'm hoping it was right around the 1 year of Valheim, which, you know, of course, it would have been nice to have a big old celebration of that. But yeah, a great time to start playing. You know, I've been seeing it kind of re-rise in popularity, and that's been really cool to see, because 2020, right? Yeah, 2020 it came out. It was 2021, sorry. 2021 Valheim came out in February, if I remember right, and I started playing it a little bit after that, but it's had a couple updates now, and you know, I've seen some more love for it on the old internets, which is really cool. I love that. But if you're into Valheim live streams, definitely, yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. We are working our way through the Forsaken, and we're gonna keep on plugging. But really, you know, around here, it's all about this community. We got some great people here. My GPU was not up to snuff until the upgrade this winter. Congratulations! I know that feeling very well, and it is an excellent feeling to finally treat yourself to something that can give you what you really want. I love that. That was sad, Wolf. You should be disappointed in yourself. All right, let's go ahead and I'm just going to chop this guy down because I do not need it in my way. Come on. There we are. But yeah, congratulations on the upgrade. I did the same actually back in February as well, oddly enough. Yeah, it was very lucky. I got a new PC on my birthday last year, and it was an upgrade from the one obviously that I had before that. And while moderate in the jump, it was still a welcome change. And yeah, but the old PC still gets some love. It still has a reason to stick around, which I love that. All right, well, this vein is going to be a little trickier because okay, cool. There we go. Trader. Yes, to any new friends around here, Mega John Hall is fairly certain, and I think he's taken bets that the trader is actually a figment of our imagination, and we've just been making it up and lying to him. So I cannot wait to be proven right. But I've also heard that there are rare occurrences that the trader will not appear, and I swear, if that's the case in this one, I would lose my mind. We'll just have to start over. We'll have to start from scratch. So, sorry, everyone. I hope you don't mind. But we'll spend a lot more time in the Bronze Age. We'll keep going through the swamps, even more. Trust me, you'll love it. But yeah, a non-user, I'm so happy to hear that you're finally able to jump in. What has been your favorite aspect of it so far? I personally adore mining silver. I think it's it's probably my favorite earth resource to harvest, mainly because, well, you'll see why in a few short minutes here. But that, I believe, is a second node completely ready to rock. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just getting a little stamina here. There we go. Alright, so that's one. Nailed it. Boom. Alley-oop. Alright. Where'd you go, Wolf? Come here. The trader isn't real. The trader is real. The trader is real. Okay, well, I have to connect these two, don't I? I mean, I just have to. Them's the rules. The silver circle. Hello, 5-star general. Welcome, welcome, good sir. Good to have you. Welcome in. You catch us mid-swing, harvesting up a whole bunch of silver, because we are preparing for Motor, the dangerous fourth Forsaken, who lives in the mountains. But hello, how are you? How has your week been? How was your Memorial Day? Thank you for coming in, my man. It's great to see you. We were just discussing PC upgrades. Good. You know, honestly, that is that is a more than fair answer of, you don't know what your favorite part is yet, because honestly, it's so great. And I often mention how even at this stage, or with any of my characters that I've played, even at this stage, I still love the feeling of going back to earlier biomes, harvesting the same resource that you needed to harvest way earlier on. Yeah, 5-star journal. I know a thing or two about those in reference to PC upgrades, and yeah, I don't doubt that. Or I know you do, my man, because yeah, that is a breath of knowledge for sure. Yeah, one of our new faces around here. Not sure if they're officially a real one or not yet. I have not been able to see that. No pressure, of course, just throwing it out there. But they just upgraded it in December in February as well, which is awesome. To a better PC, so they can finally enjoy the wonderful world of Valheim. Whatever. We're light enough. Let's go. 5 and 10 minutes on our food. We can manage for a little bit longer. Right. Back to it. Alright, so this one is ready to rock. This one also ready to rock. Now, how far is another vein? Because I don't want to dig for no reason, just for, yeah, that's too far. So, for those who aren't familiar, this is why it's my favorite resource to mine. I'm a little nervous this one won't do it right, but oh yeah, that's the stuff. But you know what's better than one silver vein explosion? Damn. I got cocky, kid. Oops, stamina. Sometimes you just gotta face it head on. Come on. Dang. I knew these were gonna be an issue. It's always weird when the world save is at the same time as a possible explosion, just like that. Thank you. Oh, it's a good one. Okay. Well, now that we have our nice little underground hobbit hole. Actually, this is not a hobbit hole. It'd be an embarrassment if it were. All right, let's just get organized here. Get all swept up. Okay, just wolves howling. Oh, uh-oh. Well, that was lucky. Wolf decided to stop and clean himself instead of just killing me. That was good. Thank you, Betty. All right. Just a little Valheim shuffle for y'all. We actually don't need this one anymore, so I'm going to get that out of the way, because otherwise I'm going to light myself on fire for the next few hours. All right. Sweep, sweep, sweep. That's a great call, a non-user. That, yeah, the wolf training pit. I'm really hoping... Oops, wrong button, didn't do. I'm really hoping to come across a 2-star wolf when I'm ready for it. But, yeah, I think if I dig this down a little bit lower, maybe. Actually, maybe one of the other silver places. Yeah, if you want a little background on where I started in this game, there is a live stream a few weeks back, or a couple months now at this point, and it's a tour of my endgame base with my first character, Lynch, and you will see my wolf pack if you're interested at all in what I think is a pretty cool build. I'm very proud of that one. But yeah, I definitely utilized I have a pretty cool mountaintop wolf pit that evolved into a pretty nice little place, I gotta say. But all right, just get all this. But yeah, definitely feel free to go back and watch that one. It was a good time. And we didn't find the trader then either. I have thought it would be pretty cool. Pretty damn hard. And you have to get lucky with with where your Forsaken are at, but I've seen people play with just wolves as their, or I guess technically it's a pacifist run. Yeah, we've been pretty sad about not having the belt for quite a while now, because we've been doing a lot of the Valheim shuffle, and you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Just builds character. But I am gonna make a little, I guess I'll actually need to make a ramp out of here, do I? Not this direction, at least. Right. I hear the grunts and the growls and the snarls, but... Seems like a weird location for that ping to be going off, and I feel like it's right underneath this boulder, which, screw that noise. See, I bet if I go down here... no? Okay. Well, then maybe I'm way off. Getting closer. Well, I'll take some onion seeds, that's for sure. Always. Getting close, getting close. Gotta be over here. Yep. I just want to find this one, but I think I'm going to try to... Man, I'm having a tough time. There we go. But yeah, 5-star. Have you been working on any cool builds or anything in the PC world? Is there anything that you have been proud of or working on recently that's been catching your attention? Would love to hear about that. There we go. Shut up, Wishbone. Oh. Nice. I'm sure everyone already seems to know it, but it's like I feel like these veins always appear under these big boulders. Woo! Valheim Matrix, that one. Oh! 5-star being out of the PC game for a little bit. I did not know that. But he's got a buddy bugging him to build him another PC, which, yeah, I can't blame him. It's been so interesting since I've been lucky enough to have found this PC that I'm playing on right now. Probably be getting into that soon. Says 5-star. That's awesome. Sounds like a high demand and very good, exceptional skill set to have. Okay, I was just at the zoo the other day, and we have an amazing zoo here in Minnesota, and I was just looking at these wolves on here. I'm like, oh, they're so beautiful. Okay. I don't care about those. I'll come back for those veins. I don't need to mark out the whole mountain right now. So, but yes, this new PC of mine is working very well, and it's so interesting though. Before I was lucky enough to upgrade to this one, I, constantly looking at different, or hoping GPUs would somehow miraculously drop in price and everything would just work out perfectly and blah, 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 blah. Never really happened. But it's also weird because I'm like, did it? I've stopped paying so much attention. You know what? I'm not going to do this to you. I'm gonna go go rest, get some light. I'm trying to be better for everybody. Trying not to force you to watch me through the darkness. You're welcome. But we are going to Valheim shuffle with a lot of rocks. We can leave this. There. Shuffle it up. And now GPUs are kind of affordable and plentiful. Hilarious how that works, right? Much like Valheim has taught us, if you're looking for it, you will not find it. But as soon as you stop, abundance. This goddamn game. Oh, by the way, this is the new back awning. A little bit more comfortable than before. I just wanted everything covered. And I think I would like to throw a little, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I would like to throw a little garage shed sort of feel right over here. Keep that nice and comfy. And if you haven't been here in a couple weeks, which I know I'm seeing some old faces and some new faces, here's our new grill, of course, next to our beautiful garden. Which, come on, onions, pop for me. Very soon, very soon. All right. Let's get some sleep. Let's repair first and put some junk away. Getting all ahead of myself. All right. Here. No, actually, I don't need to carry that right now. I think we're okay. You would think that after doing this pretty much every time we come home, I would have it memorized by now, but I have not done it yet. I've not gotten it memorized quite yet. And what I mean by that is where all my stuff is. Is this going to be your main long-term base camp? That's a tough question, because initially this was just my, you know what, just for fun. Oh, right. Let's get some sleep first. It's a tough question, because initially this was supposed to be through the Bronze Age. You know, we were going to have the experience in the Black Forest, get the copper, get the tin to make bronze, and then it was, once we were done with that, we were going to move on. And I guess it just kind of slowly, you know, latches onto your heart, and I've done some upgrades, you know, every so often, and it just feels more and more like home every time, and it's just super comfortable here. So I have been talking at length about whoops, I accidentally did those, but that's okay. I've talked at length about having a community build project, where we could all have like a, you know, we can, once I find a cool spot, but I wanted to do this just to show you kind of what we're working with at the moment, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, this is the current space. Not too shabs. Grill, forge, garden, beautiful home, palisade in the middle of a meadow adjacent to the Black Forest, close to water. And if you take the path down, we've got our little, where the hell is it? All right, take the path. We got a little boathouse, which I would love to build a little proper dock so that I don't run aground every time I land my ship. So I don't know, you know, I think it's always going to remain a very important location. And if you look at the where we are, it's very central, you know, and I think that's ideal. Just, we've got access to everything. Once you get your portals set up, you know, you can do so much. Of course, you can't transport ore, so all this beautiful silver that we're harvesting is kind of, you know, it's not going to do much for us all the way out there. We gotta make sure that we're able to get home. But yeah, it's not a bad starting spot, and it was, you know, just sort of slowly grew into a longer term base. So, all right, let's get these cores broken down. Let's see where that puts us. Switch my charger. All right. These two, so what's that, 17? Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave that for now. There we go. That's better. All right, back to work. Back to the grind. But thank you. I'm glad you like it. I think it's a pretty cool spot. You know, I see so many people that make really unique architecture and really interesting shapes. And it's always kind of bothered me that I tend to just take a square and make it, you know, work with that. But I will toot my own horn and say that I think my real skill is in taking that simple exterior shape and making a really comfortable, accessible, and somewhat beautiful interior. So very unassuming on the outside, but pretty damn cool on the inside. That's just that's how I feel about it. Okay, no, I'm just going to take the wishbone off for now. I'm tired of it. I'm just going to do these veins. You can't stop me. I thought I took it off. There we go. Oof. I really got to get a new chair, though. This thing sucks. It doesn't suck, actually. A non-user saying my second world, they world hopped to transport ore in their second world, which essentially means, like, in case you don't know, you can play in one world, log out, log into another world, and then transport that back to. Well, no, I kind of forget how it all works, but you can world hop just to get stuff home easier. And I get it. I'd be lying if I said I've... Jeez, did y'all hear that? That was like 8 of them. With Achilles, I'm sorry, not Achilles, with Lynch. I have certainly used a fly dev command once or twice just to be like, I don't want to run all the way here just for a picture. So I'll suck it up and I'll just fly there. And, I feel like unless it's in a multiplayer game, do what you want. If you're adding mods cheats and stuff like that in a multiplayer game, that's a problem. If you're doing it in your own single player, do whatever you want. Have fun, whatever makes it the most enjoyable. And sometimes, like you're saying, it's great to just, get your medals, get your armor, and then go fight some bosses, I think that would be kind of nice. Well, I wonder. But if at some point it unlocked almost like a challenge room where you could take on a boss or have sort of like an arena, I guess, in game, how would you describe that? But, having some sort of place that you could go battle things that you've either fought before or, just that you've unlocked. I think that could be a really cool option. Because, sometimes you just want to fight the boss and have some fun with it. I think I've killed Eikthyr like 30 damn times just for enough trophies to adorn my houses. But 5-star general pointing out simple buildings, they do fit the bill for a Viking, and I have to agree. So I think as long as the inside is, there's some attention paid and it's comfortable and it gives you, you have everything you need and room for it. That's what matters. All right, so let me just think here. Okay, so I'm just thinking of when to start the transport of silver, which, based on where we are and the terrain, I might actually be able to get a cart to help. Axe the stone. Come on, use your brain. I might actually be able to get a cart to work pretty well. But I've said that before. It's been terribly, terribly wrong. But a non-user, if it's a single-player game, like I said, you do whatever makes you happiest and whatever you need to do to enjoy the game to its utmost. Because, I've logged, I think I just crossed 1,800 hours since its release or since I started playing. And there's times that I don't want to sail half an hour to go get, whatever the hell I'm sailing for. So, I ain't mad at you. Ooh, I'm getting hungry though, I'll tell you that much. IRL. Hungry. I'll try to get under this vein a little bit more. But I will say, honestly, this... Actually, no. I was about to say, this vein should do us. We should be all right with that. No, you will always, with every resource, you will always need a lot more than you're expecting. I think even just the base level silver sword is like 40 silver just to craft the initial level 1 of it. Oof. I think it's like 220. I think it's like 220 silver total to fully upgrade it. But Anon, you said something earlier about the stag breaker. What weapon are you? Oh, there it is. Chair. Oh, strats for. Oh, I got you. Strats for ores with the chair and stag breaker. So I've always been curious because I've seen people searching for silver with stag breaker. Do you just like slam it on the ground and do a special attack because it will tell you it's too hard on the ground and that essentially tells you where silver is? Is that how that works? Stag breaker can find silver. Okay, that's right. I kind of thought that. But then how do you mine it? Do you have to try to get a stone golem? Oh, okay, cool. So it sounds like I at least know how to do it. That's cool. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, okay. See what I did there, kids? Suppose I made a bad decision. Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so you do the chair. I think there's a way to like sit on a chair in the swamps on the outside of a gate of a sunken crypt, and that will actually kind of glitch you into the tomb, and you can then get the goodies. But do you then have to do the same thing to get out? How does that work? Fine wood chair. Oh. Oh, so it's specific because of the way it angles you or something? Okay, you know what? Could you just... Thank you. Alright, my axe is about to break. Pretty quick here. But I think we can probably get this one done. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Once you're able to get the iron pickaxe, then you obviously can harvest silver. Very cool. Alright, now that looks like it's not going any further. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. Nice. Okay. Oh, come on. Didn't quite get it. Alright, let's give this a good smack. Because I have a feeling that will hinder my progress. Boom. 3 for 3 on silver explosion. I really love walking past these and hitting E and seeing that it's already like a stack of 26. Ah. Interesting. All right. I mean, I know I might need that pine cone, but you never know. All right, another room. Excellent. I'm just so tired of it. Oh no, did I accidentally? I did. I have to have my food at the same level. I have to. And probably that. All right, rock and roll. There we go. I know I'm crazy. I know. If you're a good troll slave driver, could probably even do bosses, but that could be rough. That would be super cool to somehow wrangle not only one, but enough trolls to be a threat to a boss. That would be badass. Just, that could be cool. A troll slave driver. Yeah, that's... Bummer. Bummer. Alright. I'm going to do one trip home. I'm going to bring resources for a cart. I'm going to bring resources for a cart. Yeah. Yep. Bring it for a cart, load it up, try to get it to the ship, load the ship up, start sailing home, and I think that's probably where we'll call it for the night. I think right around 10, if I can get all that done. So about 15 minutes. We're going to see if we can actually stay on target. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I've definitely tried to do a little bit of copper harvesting with a troll. I just after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Let's go. But, ooh, look at all those beautiful onions ready to rock. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Boom. I don't have a space for wolves, so now I do. Now we do. Arrows. I think arrows are upstairs. Put this up here. Yeah, trolls are not good miners. They're really not. But for an unpaid labor force, they do all right. All right, everything is... Oh, cart materials. Cart materials, which is 10 and 20, if I remember right. Of these and 20 of these. Right? Yes. Alright, back to it. You know what? I'm going to need to try to build probably some stairs or something heading out, so let's just bring that. Bring it as well. Why not? Oh, pardon me, my back is just needs to crack. If you have back problems and you don't have a chirp wheel, you need to go get a chirp wheel. They are the greatest thing ever. All right, here's going to be our little ramp for our sword shuffle. I guess I've never really experimented with it either, but I think, yeah, we might, I don't actually think we have a Moder shrine yet, or Vestige, so we still need to locate one. So I don't want to promise that next week we're going to be fighting Moder, but within the next couple weeks. But yeah, definitely coming up here very, very soon. That is the next one on the hit list. Definitely coming out. And you can try to remember, of course, but I would love it if you would subscribe. That would be so cool. I would really, really appreciate it. No pressure, of course, but it is free and you can always change your mind later on. But, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, it's just nice to have you around. So, but yeah, I'd say within a couple weeks, if not next week, then very, very soon, Moder will be ours. Which I'm excited for. Because I think once we've beaten the Forsaken, then it's probably a good time to start thinking about a mountain keep. Hey, thank you very much. I do appreciate the sub. That's awesome. I don't know what's been happening with my stream elements, but it's not popping up. Usually it has like a little ding for a subscriber, but either way, let's go ding for a non-user who is our newest real one. Welcome to the family. That's awesome. Super, super cool. All right, I can hear you howling. Nope, I'm staying focused. Got to stay focused because we got to build a cart, fill it with silver, get it to the ship, right? and it's going to be tricky either way, but at least this way we can try. So I think, yeah, we'll put it right up here, and then we'll push it down from there. I think that'd be good. Nice. Okay. Night is falling. Kind of wish I would have slept when I was at home. There's not a chance I'm going to be able to move this cart. It's going to be way too heavy. Now I just want to build just carve out a little bit of ramp. Nothing crazy. But Anon, so it sounds like you have fought all the Forsaken. What was your favorite fight so far? Which one did you really enjoy, and which one do you think was the biggest pain in the ass? There we go. Alright, that should help a tiny bit. This is my least favorite bit, just trying to get out of the hole. Motor was worst. Yeah. She is a beast. Okay. All right, one more little ramp. Hopefully that will allow us to get out. Yeah, motor was the worst, but I also think I do think that it's probably my favorite fight. I would say worst as in difficulty. I would agree. I think that looks pretty good, right? Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Hopefully that'll get us what we need. All right. No room. What did I pick up? Oh, freaking pine cones. I only used a bow, so it was a long 3 days, lots of ads. Yeah, that's actually very similar to how I did it the first time as well. I carved out a cavern. Oh, sure. Yeah, I kind of did the same thing, though, where I just carved out a big cavern, much like we've been seeing with my silver. And, well, welcome back, DJ. You did not miss the trader, believe it or not. I'm just as shocked as you are. No, but you did, miss. We finished up another silver vein, and we were just shuffling home. Not home, but to the cart, because I actually brought a cart this time. And I'm going to try to throw it down the mountain and get to our ship in the next 5 minutes, but we'll see. We will see. And if it's, more than 5 minutes, no big deal. But yeah, we've just been debating motor strategies. And as I said to anyone else that was expecting it and didn't hear, if it's not next week, it will be very soon. I'm not totally sure if we're gonna jump right into motor. We still need to find a spot to fight her, which is actually kind of crazy when you think about it. All right, all that's gonna stay. I'm gonna bring this rock with me. I'm gonna sleep because we're not gonna do all this crap in the dark because that's just miserable. All right. Come on, get there. Nice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We are to the gills. To the friggin' gills. With stone. Well, actually we say that, but we know that that will build the bottom third of a tower, so not that great. Alright, and then this can go here for now. Excuse me. Alright, quick rest. Wow. See, that's a really good point that I often forget with the frost caves, is although I want to find more and take them on, of course, because I love doing that. And I think there's still a few on the old Silver Mountain that we initially today were planning on going to, but did you know that you can place furniture on top of beds? Oh? Actually, I don't need to break down camp. I'll just leave that there. I think, I want to cancel this out. I want to see if I actually, I think I planned ahead. I think I have. Hell yeah. Now let's just make sure this takes us to the right place. But yeah, I often forget that there's drops in the frost caves that are, where the hell am I? Where the, oh, funny. It's really funny. So this is actually our original Silver Island, or Silver Mountain. Okay, so we did that frost cave, and there's another frost cave there. Okay, cool, so there is one to do still. Speak of the devil. That's a really funny place to, So oh, damn it. No, whatever, not a big deal. Okay. Let's just see if this works at all. Hey, that's a lot more movement than I was expecting, so that's pretty cool. Oh, come on. Oh, it's a love-hate with this game sometimes, I tell you. Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Do I have any wood for a workbench? No, I'm gonna make sure I have one of those. I am shift-clicking the hoe. Yes, get out the rocks. For real. Yeah, anybody have any Viking kitty litter? Can I just say how nice it is to not be having to worry about mead? That's a terrible sentence. Can I just say how nice it is to not have to worry about mead or really anything to keep us warm? Oh, that's an interesting idea. Just to break this down and kick the boxes. That's true, but I really just want to throw this damn cart off this mountain. So I'm going to try to do that. Not right here. Oh, jeez. That works. This is going pretty well. Yeah, inertia. All right. What does me do? Never used it before. Oh, you're funny. You're a funny guy. All right. And stuck in the road. All right. This looks terribly treacherous. Yeah, I was on the verge of death. That's for sure. Am I stuck on something? I feel like I'm stuck on something. Oh, there we go. There we go. And yes, that was terribly treacherous. All right, now I can't remember, but this all looks promising. Oh, right. It's like, why am I losing so much stamina? Because I'm carrying 3,000 pounds of silver. Yeah. There we go. A little extra oomph. Well, believe it or not, this is this is probably the best we've done so far with this sort of strategy. Which is weird, because I feel like this amount of weight, I feel like we were really weighed down a lot more in the past and did not have this much success, but we've also been using some beautiful mountain slopes, so. Yeah. Should I just sail the damn ship to the cart instead? Yeah. You could at least push. Oh, funny. Well, DJ, I thought you were just being smart with your speed running tactics. Yeah, the mead's pretty great. Health, stamina, breeze, frost resistance, poison resistance, fire resistance later on with the barley wine, which is hands down the coolest looking mead. And I think that's it. Oh, and tasty mead, of course, which frankly I don't really understand the benefit of it, but I like it. I just like having it around. I think it's cool to have a pub with some tasty mead on tap. Oh. But good on you for never having to resort to it. It saved my butt last. What was it? I think it was last stream, if I remember right, and it was. Yeah, the tasty mead is something you can use in your tankard. Yeah, and that's what I'm referencing. It's just the cool. I like having the option to have some delicious mead that's just chuggable with your mates. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, well, we'll do it like this then. Yeah, this'll float. I'm gonna lose my cart. Oh, what a silly predicament. Hilarious. I tell ya, it's like a Benny Hill tape sometimes. Okay. Is tasty stamina? Okay, I have no idea. I always thought it was health, or I didn't know if it was actually anything beneficial. To me, it was always just sort of one of those things that... Okay, well, whatever. Oh, I know, the cart floats, doesn't it? Yeah, that's right. Alright. Well, we got that taken care of. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. So 295. Is that right? 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 275, 275. 275. I'm just debating if I want to leave the ship here and maybe we just... I don't know. This cart. I am moving it. That's hilarious. Good haul. Not too bad, right? Just debating if I want to... I'm not going to do it tonight, because we're about to shut her down here, but yeah, I wonder if I want to wait to sail this home until we get the rest of those ores, the veins from up top, because I mean, why not? I have not tried that exploit with the cart. I actually literally just now remembered that they float and then you can stand in them and essentially walk them where you want them to go. So you know what? Actually, I do kind of think that's the best bet. But you know what? We have the portal at home, so we can always just come back. So we're going to break this down. Break that down. 16 pounds. You can stay here. All right. We're going to hit the high seas. All right. Well, as we sail into the middle of this huge stretch of ocean, unveiling a bit more of this channel. I think Real Ones and Friends, but that's pretty much going to do it for Achilles tonight. So I'm going to sail that back home, and I'm going to drop off all the silver. I'm going to bring it inside. You're not going to miss anything there. Basically me just slowly trudging down a path and then filling up another cart once I get there. But thank you so much for joining me once again. Had a great time tonight, and this was a lot of fun. I think this overall was extraordinarily successful. Took us a little while to get warmed up and going with the, with finding, because I forgot a portal, because I'm a genius. And, but yeah, we got there. We found a great mountain. We've got the portal there still, so once we drop off this haul, we'll head on back and do it all again. Explore that mountaintop, maybe see some frost caves, maybe see if we can find Motor, or at least a location to fight her. But either way, thank you all so much for stopping in. This was a lot of fun. And yeah, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. I can't wait to see you again. Thank you for being here, and thanks for being real. But my friends, we will see you very, very soon. Take care.